What's going on, guys? This is one of my new favorite tools. Like I said, I was upgrading a bunch of tools in the shop, and I was browsing through eBay one night and I saw this Powermatic 143 bandsaw, and I could not believe the price on it. So they listed it for $750. My brother and I were going back and forth. What should we put on it? He's like, how about I put a bid for $500 in, and then you come back and win it at $600 as a best offer. Well, they took the $500 best offer, and I gotta tell you, this is probably the best tool deal I've ever gotten. This is an unbelievably heavy tool. I brought it down in the basement in two parts. I took the base down, and then I slowly lowered the head down and brought it down. The head is incredibly heavy. This tool is about 800 pounds. I strapped it down to a dolly and just let it slowly come down. This is a geared bandsaw. So on the back side here, you could see I can speed up or slow down. This is actually a metal cutting bandsaw that's got a reservoir for the gears and oil, and just a huge, awesome tool that is perfect to run in the basement shop. So I've been running that Craftsman 10-inch bandsaw for years, and finally my wife screaming at me because it's so loud and a little bit of a longer blade length. Shouldn't scream as much. Still makes a little bit of noise, but it's really an amazing tool. It runs on 115. It's got a 3/4 horsepower motor. I sort of relaid out the whole shop because I got this tool. I thought I would get a, maybe a small 14-inch bandsaw, and I got the full size already with sort of the riser on it. And it's an amazing, beautiful tool. I did add a dust collection port here. The dust collection isn't ideal on this tool. I have my rigged cardboard that creates a little bit more suction, but it's all cast iron. Just an amazing heavy duty tool. This is all 3/8 cast iron, and I re-geared the machine to run, I think, at the middle speed. Had to order some custom blades for this, which I wasn't so happy with, but I got 1/4-inch blade, I think for about 12 bucks a blade, which isn't a bad deal. They were using it to cut plastic, so I had to clean the machine off. It was really dusty, so I washed it all down, put some wax on it, cleaned it up. The blade length is 95 inches, which is a weird length, but all this steel, all this cast iron in here is industrial strength. This tool will survive a bomb blast. So like I have the Laguna outside, my kids, grandkids probably will have this tool if they don't sell it. But nice top mechanism, all really heavy duty, so that as you're using this, table's not going to deflect. It's not making any noise. For me, I'm cutting guitar bodies on this, so I don't need this scale of a saw, but it was such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. It's like I said in my other shaper video, guys, you got to get on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay. If you're looking at tools, do not buy the garbage stuff from China. Look for the old USA-made tools. It'll make your life significantly better. This is an awesome tool. The motor is down on this side. This end is sealed. I've got it centered on a dolly from Harbor Freight, so if I need to move it, I can. It's up against the wall, so as I'm cutting, I'm pushing into the wall, so it's not going to move around. I've got enough room now in the way I've reconfigured my shop that I could really cut any size piece of wood. The way I had the tool laid up against the back wall before, it was not ideal at all. Did not like the way that was set up. So here, I've got all of this outfeed room to do neck throughs and some of those other cuts I really struggled with. Even upstairs on the bigger bandsaw, I don't have as much room, and this really makes it work out well. All cast iron, really heavy. I think at some point I'm going to have to replace the guides. I don't know if I need to do that now. It's got a bearing up here that's a little sticky, same on the bottom here. But really, you just don't see these tools. The gearing, the cast iron table, this is all 3/8 cast iron for the wings. That's one of the things on some of the cheaper saws, is that if you put a really heavy piece of wood on it, you'll knock it out of alignment. This won't move. So now that I've tightened this down, it won't move. I probably could have replaced the bandsaw tires, but I didn't feel like I needed to. If I want to cut steel, I can on this. So outside of the poor dust collection, which I've sort of am still figuring out, the geared speeds, the quality of the saw, it is just amazing. So we'll cut a couple pieces of wood here. You guys can see how quiet it is. Still a little bit loud cutting wood, but I'll figure that out once I get the right blade. Really an amazing quality tool from the 70s. If you're looking for tools, guys, go on to those secondary marketplaces before you purchase any tools. This is an industrial tool that'll last forever. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.